Hello, welcome back, guys. Got a package in from Jeffrey from Dawnbreed Records. Willing to share with you guys. I bought 4 tapes from the Dawnbreed Records, not specific from the label, but from the distro part. Tapes that I wanted to have in the black metal genre, and decided, let's grab them. Unfortunately, I already pre-opened the box a bit, so little shortcuts here that might have to be done because this one is not really completely open. So the box is open. Of course, stiffener. And some paper surrounding it. And again, well packed, Jeffrey. Thank you very much, guys. Dude, really awesome. See, I have to cut these loose here. Let's get to the first one, and let's get them all out here. Do it like this following. So 4 tapes from Dawnbreed. Let's open up the first one. This is really well packed, I have to say. This is a band from Sweden. I think this is the only release they've done so far. Might be wrong there. Oh, let's take it easy, Mark. Otherwise, you destroy something here that is not what I want it to be. This is Beastgod with Black Goat Victorious. This is really raw stuff. This is a mixture of black metal and death metal, so it's really heavy, fast, kind of war metalish sounding release. This was released on, let's see if there's a label, but I can't fucking read it like always. Let's take a look at the J card first then. Like I said, really heavy stuff. And here is the label logo, in case you are curious. I can't read it, it's too small for me. A really nice looking tape with it. Transparent yellow with some nice goat on it. Really cool. But like I said, if you like something like war metal, this is straight up your alley. Things like Blasphemy and bands like that, kind of bit in that vein. Yeah, although the lyrics are not really about war, more about the evil side of life. But this is Beastgod, so Beastgod with Black Goat Victorious. Really cool band. Beastgod, and I said that wrong in the first line of the video, sorry about that, but I will name the releases in the description, so if you want to look it up in case. Let's get over to the next one. Let's see, I can get it out without destroying things, and it taped it up really well here, Jeffrey. This is a band called Styga. Styga is a black metal band from Greece, I think. This is the band's only release, and that I know for sure. Yeah, again, the black metal. This is definitely black metal, be on the raw side. It's released on Black Grand Green, so if you know that label, then you kind of know where this is going with their sound. Kind of atmospheric for a touch to it, but still really raw. Not some other releases on this label, but it's still really raw guitar work and things like that. But I really enjoyed listening to this, so I decided to order this. The release is called Tomos I. It's probably Tomb 1 or something, translated from the Greek. Really nice red tape here. And a really nice J card. And here is the other side from the J card. So another really nice black metal release here. Go check out Styga if you don't know them. It's lettered here in Greek, but I will name it in description with the normal Roman title letters. So oh, it's right here as well. Normally, then you know it for sure. But fantastic release also. Next two releases are all two releases from black metal bands from the UK. So they're all and kind of related in a way as well, because one guy from one guy plays in all those two bands. Although he's not as main member in this band I have here, but he is on this release as a vocalist. Let's see, this is a repress. I think this was released on cassette before, a year prior to this, I think. Probably somewhere in that. So this is the reissue of this one. And this, both two releases are from Robe Records. This is Byzantium with a seamless rope. Yeah, I think this is the only release as well. But this is some really well sounding, atmospheric black metal with a kind of avant-garde twist to it. I really enjoyed this one. Really nice. It's one-man project, but has some other people adding vocals to the music, because the man behind this project does only guitars, bass, and drums, I think. And there is one guy doing keyboards. And there are two vocalists, and one vocalist is from the band I talk about here after one, and one other vocalist is really interesting. I don't recall, he's only named Gate something. Gate, yeah, something Gate on this release, but this is Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan was a guitar player for Cradle of Filth in the past, on the first album, if you guys remember that dude. He sings on the first track on this album, so it's really surprising. He did some vocals. Overall, really great sounding black metal. Yeah, kind of avant-garde, kind of atmospheric music. Lyrics are in kind of spiritual and Christian as well, in a way. Yeah, kind of Catholic belief, let's put it that way. And they put out the inspiration from that kind of religion, and that's what kind of the lyrics go to. There are 3 tracks on this one. I think track 3 is probably my favorite, and it's also the longest one on this one. It's around 11 minutes or so. Yeah, fantastic track. Really enjoy it. Really lengthy build up. Fantastic track, but all tracks are worth listening to. The second track is the shortest one, it's 6 minutes something, and then you have another lengthy one on the first one. It's like 8 minutes or so, if I have that correct. But yeah, fantastic release, guys. If you don't know Byzantium, go check it out. It's an interesting project. I really love the and the foggy is kind of cassette here as well. But interesting project. And like I said, the other singer is also in the other project gonna talk about, which is also really interesting. But this is definitely worth checking, and I will give you a look at the spine here. So that's Byzantium with a seamless rope, and I really like the kind of weird looking. It's like a door into high up in a wall or something. It's kind of weird, but yeah. And the last one is from this band. Hopefully I can get it out properly. It's a really interesting one. There was kind of a fuss about this band as well, because they sound so different than the regular, and especially the elitists were complaining. That's the thing, because there's definitely something weird to their sounds, which is not, it's really on black metal, let's put it that way. Not they are Christian, but not in a black metal way, let's put it that way. Hopefully I can get this out. I think a lot of people have shown this, only a few I think. Might be Rock and Metal Plus, I think, maybe. And one dude, someone else. Was it? Who was the other one? Kenyon Bickle, maybe, I think. This is Styga with The Killing Room. And this is a really interesting project from the UK. It's black metal, definitely. It's raw, it's fuzzy guitar work, it has the screechy vocals, the fast tempos, but it's really fucking melodic. And the song structures are, in a way, you also consider pop music, only black metal, and if you know what I mean. It's a really interesting choice, and it gives a really interesting side, something different to black metal sound. There's so much melody going on in the guitar work, leads upon leads on the riffs yeah, it's a really interesting listen. This is not your typical black metal, and that's what intrigued me actually a bit, next to the really interesting cover here. Yeah, it's really interesting, and yeah, kind of great tracks as well. Ruku-san is also another thing. The track titles are in Japanese lettering. It's also interesting, but there are translations behind them. Ruku-san is a really good song. I really enjoyed the Silicon Witch, which is really interesting. That guitar melody, the clean guitar melody that was going on there, definitely reminded me of bands like The Cure. So that gave me a really interesting insight. Really like Cloud of Unknowing, fantastic riff in that one. And the last track, The Killing Room, 10.5 minutes of joy. Fantastic track as well. Also keyboards used in this project, which was kind of expecting with that kind of over melodic thing, but it all fits in so well, and it still sounds raw, black metal-y. I don't know how they did it, but it worked, and yeah, fantastic. Really enjoyed this one. Yeah, I have listened to them digitally before I got it in. That's why I know a bit more about them. I wanted to tell you something about the releases. So, but yeah, interesting listen. definitely glad that I picked it up. This is a 2023 album. This is the second album from the band. So I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do this year, if they're gonna release an album, or it might be next year. I don't know. Also on Repose Records, by the way, next to the other Byzantium band. But yeah, interesting release. Another great, interesting project from the UK. Go check it out. Styga. So that's the stuff I got for you today, guys. I will name the albums in the description, of course, if you are curious. And let me know your thoughts. And please come back to me and let me know in the comment section. Thank you all for listening. If you're wondering what we are spinning in the background, we are listening to Easy Rider with Land of the Storm. It is some Spanish heavy metal, power metal from they're from Madrid, I think. Fantastic band. Go check them out. That's it, guys. Cheers and have a fantastic day, and see you guys next video.